once again, it is a fixture that would be made possible with the end of year Northern Hemisphere Tours from the Southern Hemisphere sides. They could possibly play these teams in midweek friendlies, but still not to be. Hello everyone, welcome along to Cornflakes Crypto Home of Rugby Challenge 2, where we have another special request on the one-off what-if series. Today is for Bleedy Williams, who wanted to see Scarlets playing New Zealand at Paku Scarlets, stadium of his choice, to reminisce and maybe get the victory that they once got many moons ago, way back when. Of course, remember, you can make your request as well if you want to see your match on the series. Leave in the comments below, which at the moment are broken, so I do get them. I hope, even though they've changed the comment system, I still hope I still get them, so they are a bit broken at the moment. Keep that in mind. If that fails, you can always catch me on Twitter or leave me a comment on Steam. All links to those kinds of things are on the channel homepage. Go check that stuff out if you want to leave your request. Remember, you can do anything like stadium, like we have today, teams, players, anything like that, and I can play it out for you. So the home team we have today is, of course, Scarlets, and we've only seen them on the series once before, where they beat the Reds in the Battle of the Red Teams. They won that one and they have a 1-win, 100% record, which is awesome. But they have a pretty tough test ahead of them today if they're going to get anything out of this match, because up against them are the New Zealand All Blacks. And well, if you've been watching the series, following all of these one-off what-if matches, you'll know that the All Blacks are undefeated. 5 matches now they have played. This will be number 6, and they have a 100% record. From my memory, the only team who is currently at 100% with more than 3 matches. So it's 2 teams with 100%, only one will leave the stadium today with that record intact. Let's get down to the action, check it out, see who will be going home with that winning record still intact. Of course, no All Blacks matches the same without the haka. And what a sight that would be to see at Paku Scarlets on the real thing, in the real stadium, the All Black haka in front of the Scarlets teams and fans. The crowd would love it, as they do here today, and it is Carter who kicks this match off. We are underway, and Price for the Scarlets takes the ball down from the kickoff, and we have a good start to the match for the Scarlets side. And it's Priestland who takes the ball from the ruck and kicks it off, and Dag's taking it into touch. Early mistake from the fullback Israel Dag, and this is full strength New Zealand team. You saw it on the team lineups before the match. This is as good as it gets for them. Here's Owens for Scarlets with the throw, and it's been all the men in red at the moment. Reynolds in midfield, out wide for Jonathan Davies, tried to slice through the little gap, couldn't do it, and Williams has to come across and clean it up. The pass out the back door not going quite to plan. Here's Davies again, Jonathan Davies. Oh, he's such a skillful and, well, marquee player of this backline. Such an important piece as it's offside advantage going to the All Blacks, as it's Woodcock and Owens combining in the midfield. Savia with the ball, and it's advantage to Scarlets now. Must be a forward pass in there, according to the ref. Couple of mistakes from both teams there, offsides and advantages. Well, there it was. I presume it was the one to Whitelock, a bit crouch, flat, but touch. Forward might be a bit harsh, but the Scarlets will take the scrum after having a good stab of it with their first use of the ball. Just short, just in the All Black side of halfway, and they secure the ball. Here's Davies, now for Reynolds, trying to draw in the defence to Jonathan Davies. Such a key man, we've mentioned already. He still had his left winger Phillips out there, chose not to go with him. Instead took the ball to ground and reset for Davies. John, the big prop in the middle, gets the ball out for Reynolds. Davies is in everything at the moment. He's got Williams on his outside. Williams has only got Franks to beat. He'll do it with ease, and he'll score the first try for Scarlets. And they hit the lead. The dream is alive for Scarlets. They score first and lead 5-0 after a great try for Liam Williams. But you put it all down to that man right there, number 13, in the white headgear. The one and only Jonathan Davies has been superb in this match already. He has really set this back line alight for Scarlets. He has opened up numerous gaps in the All Blacks defence. And if there's one man that they need to shut down if they're going to win this match, the All Blacks, is going to have to be Davies. He is the key to that Scarlets back line. And if you let him click, he will punish you as he just did. So it'll be Priestland with a chance to make it 7, which would be great reward for Scarlets. Here comes his conversion attempt. Should be a handy position for a class player like Reece Priestland. And say no more, just add the 2 points. It's 7-0 to Scarlets. Great start from the club side. Pro 12, Rugby Pro 12 team. As Carter kicks off again, goes across towards forwards, brilliantly plucked out of the air from Price. Oh, but stolen, instantly stolen from the New Zealand forwards. Savia combining with Conrad Smith out on the left. Here they are with Messam, and it's Davies. Davies showing his worth on defence as well as attack as he scrags Messam into touch. No easy feat on the strongest man going around, Liam Messam. And we're back for the line out again. Owens, who's had a good day with ball in hand, he's got away for Davies. Here's McCusker captaining the team. Priestland, oh, he was looking for a gap, and he's given it straight to Ben Smith, who gives it to Nonu. Back to Ben Smith, the try-scoring machine. It's the All Blacks close to the line. Surely a try for McCaw. It is. Bumps over in the tackle of his opposite number, Barkley. And a mistake from Priestland has led to Captain McCaw getting his first try of the match. But it looked like Nono and Ben Smith would combine to something here. But good defence there on Retallick as well. And Barkley just couldn't stop the momentum of McCaw. It was a mistake there from Priestland. He did get up, tried to contribute to the defensive effort, but you just can't give the All Blacks opportunities like that. There's a reason they are champions. There's a reason that they are 5 in a row in this series. One little mistake and all your hard work is undone, Scarlets. Carter, this is dream stuff for him. He could do it with his eyes shut, hands behind his back and 2 wooden legs. 7-all, we have the scoreline now. The All Blacks undoing Scarlet's hard work, and we are back to a tied ball game after 23 minutes. Priestland, well, hopefully that doesn't affect him for the rest of the match, because he is a key part of the Scarlet's back line. Kickoff has gone down to the try scorer, McCaw.
Not releasing.
Chance to turn this over. Oh, big call on McCaw. Not releasing against one of the greatest exponents of that rule itself. And straight away, Scarlets point to the posts. Let's have a kick. Let's get the lead back. That was a very good call, very good tackle. Straight on the kickoff. Here's Priestland's shot at goal. A good 30 or so metres out on a slight angle to the left. Strikes it nicely. Catches the breeze and goes sweetly between the sticks for 3 more points. Scarlets regain their lead. 10-7 the scoreline now. The All Blacks, well, they won't lie down after that. They didn't lie down after 7. And they won't lie down even if you're up by 50. We're about near on half an hour through this match as Carter kicks off flat through the midfield. Priestland with the ball. Bad pass from Priestland. Oh, Barkley was lucky to pick that up. But they don't have the numbers here. Scarlets, they've lost the ball already. Reed, numbers to Burn now here on the left. It's Aaron Smith with the ball. Salvia's there with him. Whitelock. Whitelock throws the step in the dummy. And Whitelock will score the try in the corner. Brilliant try from the All Blacks. One loose pass. It's getting ridiculous how well they can counter and pounce on mistakes. Reed, massive pass to Sevilla. You thought Sevilla might be a key man here, but he didn't do anything. The step, the dummy, the jink and the jive, and Whitelock got over. He got the job done. And for a man that big, that tall, he has a skill set of a player much smaller, much more agile, but that was a brilliant try. Scarlets trying to dislodge the ball, trying to force him into touch. Left the defence a bit too late. It'll be Daniel Carter. Well, something a bit more challenging for him out here on the left, 5-on from touch. On the left foot he goes. And it's looking like a might miss. Oh goodness me, Carter's missed a kick. Oh, there we go. This is where Scarlets must take advantage now. A missed conversion from Daniel Carter. Going across the face of the posts. And take this moment, Reece Preston, you have a higher kicking percentage than Daniel Carter. He kicks off. Also on the left foot he goes to that left side again. Oh, and it's Breesley broken away. McCusker puts in a brilliant tackle. Well, not really a tackle, more of an ankle tap on McCaw, who again is not faring too well off these kickoffs as McCaw. Another line out here for Scarlets. Owens will look to the back for Barkley. Nicely taken from Davies, who waits for his backline to come up with them. Reynolds, Jonathan Davies has knocked it on. Well, there we go. Big mistake from Davies. And they pile in after him just to concede the scrum. That's disappointing for Davies. He's been outstanding today already.
Crouch.
Reynolds trying to cover up the mistake.
Sit.
We have a real match-up here on our hands as we head to half-time. Just a couple minutes left. Scarlets will be hoping, dearly hoping they can hold out this black wave of attacks from the scrum. They have 60-odd metres to go if they're going to score here, New Zealand. Carter decides to kick instead, and Williams, well, Williams should just let this wander into touch, even help it on its way. Doesn't need to. And Scarlets will be more than happy to go to the break here, just behind by 2 lonely points. Still very much in this match, Scarlets. They've showed some good ability, but mistakes is what is costing them points against New Zealand. Handling errors, 4-3. That is the first thing we look at. Interesting that New Zealand have made 3 handling errors. Position and territory, though, heavily in favour of the men in black. And line breaks as well, 5-2. Plenty of stats on the black side. Not much for Scarlets to play with, but they are still in this match. If they can have a good second half, just like the first, well, could they end the juggernaut of the All Blacks? 5 on the trot, undefeated. Scarlets, they could go 2 undefeated. You have to request them more if you want to see more Scarlets and keep their record intact. A chance here, big chance for Scarlets to take one at home here. They could do it. It would be massive. We're going to crack back down. Second half action set to get underway here at Parker Scarlets. 10-12, New Zealand lead. How inspirational is the team talk at half-time going to be for the red of Scarlets? Priestland again persisting with this left side kickoff. He's been kicking too deep. Now the wind is against them though. It might be interesting to see if he can get that right. A slow ball for Scarlets if they can retain it. Oh, the All Blacks are battling for it, but it does come back for Davies. He comes off the back for Reynolds. Reynolds goes around the outside of Nonu. Nonu can't catch him. And Reynolds goes through a couple of tackles before being taken off his feet. And the All Blacks turn him over. Oh, that's disappointing. Reynolds does a brilliant job. And now it's Conrad Smith breaking away. Davies has to tackle him. It's Kieran Reid. Kieran Reid showing the pace that a back would be jealous of. And Reid will score another try for the All Blacks. And that is completely against the run of play. Scarlets looked like they were going to rip them apart there after that break from Reynolds. He couldn't link up. It cost them dearly. And Kieran Reid, such great pace for a back rower. Unbelievable. He screamed away from Williams. Oh, and that is a game breaker right there for Scarlets. They need to score twice now to get back in this match. Kieran Reid, unbelievable effort. how quickly the All Blacks turn defence into attack, feeding off mistakes. One isolated player and bang, you are done. Carter, well, welcome back, Mr. Carter. You missed last time you were here, sir. How are you going to respond to this? He's out on the right-hand side now. Chance for the left foot. Strikes it sweetly and back to business as usual for Carter. 19 points to 10. We need a double score from Scarlets if they are going to topple the might of the All Blacks. The kickoff to the left did work last time. The wind did pull it back a touch and gave them a chance to reclaim possession. This one's going, oh, that's going too shallow. Far too shallow. Do the All Blacks want it? They do. Nonu does pick it up, and Nonu takes it and kicks it. He busts out of a couple of tackles. If they're clever, Reynolds leave it to run, they will. And Williams as well will go back, and a mistake from the All Blacks will give Scarlets a chance to have a dabble. With half an hour to go, a scrum to the Scarlets, pretty much on halfway. They can retain this position. Oh, that is a great hit from Scarlets. Davies has it back almost instantly, and they attack through Priestland. Short ball to Reynolds. Oh, Reynolds has dropped it. It was a short ball. It was a great ball from Priestland. It was a try-scoring ball, that. We'll see it again. It was a short one on the pace. Oh, goodness me. That was a massive chance. Golden opportunity for Reynolds. He's played well. And again, a mistake creeps in. And it's back to New Zealand. Scarlets pretty much defending a scrum right back where they had one. They put in a massive hit as well, but they can't redo it again. Here's Aaron Smith to Carter. He's kicking. Jonathan Davies is back there, but again, this should bounce dead from New Zealand. Trying to eat up the clock, a couple of mistakes creeping in from the kicks. Territorial kicking not going very well for New Zealand here. We've just about wasted 7 minutes here. We have another scrum right back on halfway. Scarlets want to repeat what they did just minutes ago, winning that scrum emphatically, but not the mistake that led from it. Davies will come out and he'll come to the right-hand side. He goes with Williams. Oh, Williams has knocked it on as well. Oh, that is just shocking stuff from Scarlets. They are butchering chances left, right and centre. The game is getting the better of them. And it is all coming unstuck. Massive space. He had more yards than he could dream of. 10 minutes wasted since that first scrum. Scarlets, oh, so much could have been achieved with that possession, with that time. They're repaying it now though. A good hit from Scarlets front row. The whole forward pack getting involved. Could they turn it? They have turned it. Now they need to use the room to the left. They go for Reynolds. He catches this one. Davies, he catches two. Priestland in the back line. Takes the tackle of Nonu. McCuska's thrown it out. Didn't use the man in support. And that is very disappointing. Scarlets just faltering in so many ways here. Time beginning to be their enemy here as Andrew Hall with the line-out throw goes to the back to McCaw. Aaron Smith quickly to Carter. Doesn't kick this time, looks to Sevilla, who steps and jinks on the inside. Oh, bowls off 1-2. Gets to the third. Finally goes to ground right on halfway. Scarlets have a lot of men right there, and they turn them straight over. Here's McCusker going for Reynolds. Reynolds gets around the outside and miss him. Chance for Scarlets. It's Williams. Williams on Aaron Smith. Can't get away. Throws the wild pass, and it is Kieran Reid who's picked it up. And Scarlets' little run of possession has ended in a flash. Back it goes to Hoare. Pops it out for Franks. Wraps himself up. Gives it to Whitelock. Scarlets. Oh, massive amount of players right there. Davies again. Big ball out to Davies. Jonathan Davies supporting in midfield. Back and around they go. Poor pass. Messam's picked it up. And Messam will get them up to halfway. Easily secure the ball. Aaron Smith. He goes for a little dabble off the back. Support there for Scarlets. Could they turn this over? Time is ticking though. The match seems to be going out of their reach as John goes through a big hole in the middle. Davies intercepted from Anonu. He breaks away, and a desperate tackle from McCusker is all that stops him from going all the way to the try line. The All Blacks are doing enough here. Kieran Reid gets hammered and goes backwards as a pass to Retallick. not going where he wants. McCusker playing out of his skin at the moment. Reynolds, Barkley, there's a Scarlets player struggling to get up. Aaron Smith coming back. Look, he's always in defence, is Aaron Smith. Still here, John, Priestland. Reynolds just got up off the ground and he gets the pass at his face, knocks it on, and we have a scrum advantage to the All Blacks. What a half of missed opportunities here from Scarlets. They have thrown this match away in unbelievable fashion. They have, you could say, dominated the second half. The lead is 9. The All Blacks will go undefeated. Scarlets will suffer their first. Luck and bad, poor handling is all that is going to stop Scarlets from getting a massive upset. Maybe next year, maybe next tour. Aaron Smith will go to Conrad Smith. Back in for Messam. Out for Carter, puts it on his boot, and the All Blacks will win this one. Bounces into touch. That will end it 19-10. We're all over, and the All Blacks go 6 on the trot without a loss. The dominant juggernaut just carries on, but they've been pushed. You have to look at their last few fixtures against Harlequins, against Stade Francais, and now against Scarlets. All matches have been very much within the grasp of victory for the opposition, but it's just that clinical display, the clinical match, and the clinicalness just all round of New Zealand that has won them the match, pouncing on mistakes. You have to say, all of those tries, all 3 of them, maybe not Whitelock's one, but McCaw and Reid definitely from mistakes from Scarlets players. 10 points is all they got, first half points, when they were really in that match. They were really in with a chance. 12-10 it was at half time, and they couldn't add to that. New Zealand added just the 7 through that runaway Reid try. Scarlets 10 points though, coming a try from Williams, a conversion from Priestland, and a penalty also from Priestland. New Zealand 3 tries, Whitelock and McCaw and Reid, the locking and back row players combining for the tries. No fun for the back line today for the All Blacks, and Carter 2 conversions for him, rounding out their 19 points. The stats, well, New Zealand still nudged out really the possession and territory. Line breaks were dead even, which just emphasises the point that Scarlets in the next row down sums it up. 11 handling errors to 3, and that really is the losing of the match for Scarlets. They had so many line breaks in that second half, they could have put that match to bed. 2 tries, given the amount of line breaks that they had, wouldn't have been that hard for them. That is a big disappointment for Scarlets and Scarlet fans, but they'll be back, no doubt. That's up to you when we see them next. Remember to request them in your requests if you want to see Scarlets face up against someone else and get back on that winning road. If you want to see someone else have a shot at beating the undefeated All Blacks team from New Zealand, request that as well. Remember to leave me who you want me to play as well, or I'll just willy-nilly random pick the underdog. And yeah, anything else you want to see, teams, players, stadiums like this one at where were we at? Paku Scarlets. Fantastic stadium here. So leave that in your requests. Remember, the comments on YouTube aren't working too great at the moment. They hopefully will be fixed up soon. So if you like, there's always Twitter at CornflakeScript, and Steam is just Cornflake as well. All the links are on the channel home. Go check that out and give me a yell with what you want to see. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the match today, Bleedy Williams, and we will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you wherever we may be. Until then, take care.